It's a massive announcement. No doubt it must, for us, demonstrate that we're on the right path. It shows the confidence that corporate South Africa has in Cricket South Africa. We've done a lot of hard work, it's fair to say. Our governance, I think, is in good order. Our administration as well. Our players are performing well. We've got ambassadors for the game. Needless to say, we're very committed to transformation. So I think it is a very, very good indicator that we're on the right track.
It feels like coming home. We really felt when we left that we had to do that for financial reasons, and it's been such a big part of us and our proposition and our brand that for us this feels like a very natural development. We also see cricket as a real strong unifying force, bringing together all parts of society in the country, and it is something that I hope would be very good for South Africa, and as a result of that I would hope it would be good for cricket and ultimately for us.
We had set for ourselves a goal a couple of years back to try and land one sponsor for all three teams, because it is a bit confusing to the public which is the real team sponsor. And I think it's a very, very fortunate position to be in, that we managed to convince Standard Bank to take all three teams as a single title sponsor. It's our flagship property. And to have a corporate like Standard Bank is very, very pleasing.
I think they are such young and committed guys, and when you see people that have to participate at so many different levels, you know, the 5-day game is almost like a long-term business strategy. The one days are different, and the T20s are so energetic and by the minute, and we see that in all of our businesses. We see that in everything that we do, and so very young, energetic, wonderful people, and for the fans it's just a wonderful thing. So it's a really positive association, and I really do hope we can help Cricket South Africa in a small way.
When I started out, Standard Bank was on board, and we got great service from them, and I think having them back, I think is just great news for for us as players. There's a lot of familiar faces still around within the Standard Bank group, so yeah, great to have them on board.
Standard Bank, we come a long way, especially me as a player from a development side back in the day. If you look at our cricket bags, we're Standard Bank cricket bags, and our development kit was sponsored by Standard Bank cricket bags. And as mini cricket, when we used to be taken to stadium, it was Standard Bank 50 over competition. Then Standard Bank South Africa, was Standard Bank ODI International. So we're kind of like used to that, and we aspire to play. Every time we spoke, we used to say, I want to play for the Standard Bank ODI for the Proteas type of thing. But sponsors are very important to us as players. Especially with logistics outside the field. They cover so much. From travelings, from accommodation and stuff. Like if you got a good sponsor, you can maybe sleep in a better hotel and you can rest better. It plays a very important role as a partnership for us.
Sponsors play a critical role. I think they basically take care of all the behind the scenes stuff that us players don't get to see that often. Like I said, having Standard Bank on board, knowing what they offer, obviously for the team and for the setup, I think it is wonderful to have him, back on board again.
I think it's unique in where our team has developed in terms of its understanding of the need to promote itself, to promote the game of cricket. That yes, they've got a major responsibility on the field of play, but they share responsibility off the field, and they've been wonderful in embracing that responsibility. And they certainly help us make some of these deals come to fruition.
Well, for us, we would hope that this is the start of a long-term partnership. If you look at some of the things that we've been involved in, we've been involved with jazz and things like that for more than 30 years, and this clearly is a significant sponsorship. So we would like to turn it into a long-term partnership, and if the team is successful and Cricket South Africa is successful, it'll be very positive for us, and we would like to add in that time with our brand, hopefully a positive dimension to cricket as well.